This is Thursday, the day before Oaks Day, and this is the Indian Charlie Punters report for Oaks and Derby Day. And before we get into the races, we want to go over some do's and don'ts for Oaks and Derby Day. First thing, if you're taking an Uber to the track, you don't want to tell them Churchill Downs, because they'll drop you off at 4th and Central, and you'll have a big hike up Central Avenue to get the gate. Tell them that you want to go to the Pick Pack Drugstore on Taylor Boulevard at Central, and it'll save you about a 2-furlong walk to the track. We know the ladies got shod bad that day with them high heels on. That'll mean something to them later in the day. As always, watch out for pickpockets on Derby Day. And by pickpockets, we mean Reverend Elvin Walden, Barry White Shoes Irwin, and Terry the Tuna Finley. They'll get in your pocket faster than just about anybody. If Chumpy has 2 horses in a race, Chad Brown, I always bet on the one with the longer odds. We don't know why that is, but it seems like that works quite often. And if you want to read the racing form instead of that other stuff that they put out, make sure you buy your racing form before you go to the track, because they don't sell them at Churchill Downs. If Bob Baffert comes up to you, Oaks or Derby Day, and asks you if you want his autograph, just politely tell him no and be done with it. And one thing you always want to remember is a couple good bets, and people forget to bet them. You got an Oaks and Derby daily double, and you have an Oaks and Old Forester Turf Classic pick 3 and Derby pick 3, and you got to bet those on Friday, of course. So don't forget to make those wagers, because those are good bets. Let me see here. And with if you're going to the track and your ticket included food and beverage, don't forget to tip your bartenders and waitresses. And remember that post time for the first race on Derby Day is 10:30, so set your alarm clock accordingly. Now we're going to quick get into these races on Friday, Oaks Day, and we're going to start out in the second race on Oaks Day. We're going to bet a Claude Ray McGahey exacta for no particular reason other than if it runs in on us, we wouldn't feel too good about that. Then we're going to skip over to the 5th race and bet on Spooky Channel. Brian Lynch got that one in a lounge race. That horse will be tough in there. He's 1 for 1 at Churchill. And then the 7th, we like Gift List, which is another Brian Lynch horse, which he kind of told us is doing pretty good, and we're going to bet on that horse. In the 9th race, Slumber Party looks like a laydown in there, and won't be too short of a price. And we're going to put it in an exacta box with obligatory, which will be an Ortiz exacta. So that's what we're doing in the 9th. In the 10th, we're going to go with Diamond Oops, or however you say that horse's name, Patrick B. and Cone, and that race will be right up that horse's alley. So now we're going to get to the Oaks. We love Crazy Beautiful in the Oaks, and at 15-1, I don't think she'll be that, but if that's what she is in line, that would be great. And we're going to put her in an exacta box with the favorite Malathat, which everybody says is going to win. We're not that crazy about it, but we're afraid to leave her out. And we like Pass the Champagne. We're going to put Pass the Champagne in there too, who got beat a head or a neck to the favorite. And they've got that horse listed at 15-1. So we're going to take those 3 horses in an exacta and trifecta box, and we're going to bet on Crazy Beautiful like there ain't no tomorrow. That filly's done some kind of good around Churchill Downs. Now we're going to get right into Saturday's card. 4th race, Geared Jockey. And a 2 other than, he'll just be awesome. He'll be tough in there. 5th race, Quantum Leap with blinkers on. That experiment in the Florida Derby failed, but he's back in with in the right condition, and then hopefully the right horses. And so we're going to go there. We're going to skip to the 6th race and go for Zolfel. If I'm saying that horse is right, Brendan Walsh's horse had a really, really good workout on the turf on last Sunday, I've been told, by the rider that was on the horse, and he said it was an extremely good work. So we're going to go with that. And she got beat a nose last time out to Got Stormy. He'll probably be the favorite, so we're going to try to turn the tables on that. The 8th race, we're going with Prevalence. Throw his race out on a deep race at Aqueduct in the Wood Memorial, and back in against, well, not Derby horses, so he'll be tough in there. Don't know exactly what kind of price he'll be. And if Joe Frazier draws in off the also eligibles, we're gonna put him in an exacta box of prevalence. The ninth race, we're going to go with Scarlet Sky Shugs and put it in an exacta box with Chess's Dream, Mike Maker's a trainer. Then the fast horses in the 10th, we're going to go with Mind Control and Hog Creek Hustle and Lexingtonian in a exacta and trifecta box, and hope we can get a stranger or two in there. So now we're going to get to the Old Forester Turf Classic. And it just looks like Todd Fletcher, Colonel Liam, and we're going to use them with both the Chumpy's horses, Domestic Spending and Digital Age, who was last year's winner when the race was running last September. So that horse was a previous winner of the race, so we've got to use him. And now we're going to get on to the Derby, and we've gone back and forth with this, and we had it down to 6 horses. And what we're going to decide to do is take Rock Your World, the Santa Anita Derby winner, and Hot Rod Charlie, the Louisiana Derby winner, and put them in exacta box. And we're going to put them with Old Besos, Mandaloon, King Fury, and Midnight Bourbon underneath. And it's just a wide open race. It's just a good Derby. We're picking around the gray horse. Just price is not going to suit us for one thing, and just trying to beat the favorite. But Rock Your World and Hot Rod Charlie, 2 of the latest horses to show up on the scene, have looked tremendous, and so that's the way we're going to go with them. And that's our Punters report for Kentucky Oaks and Derby Day 147. And remember, over the years, our picks have taken millionaires and turned them into thousandaires. So be real careful with your selections. And remember, the less you bet, the more you lose when you win. And good luck to everybody out there in TV land. And appreciate you coming on to Indian Charlie TV and checking us out. Thanks again.